Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm super excited for today's recipe. Today's recipe is actually inspired by a meal that we had at my in-laws' house, or as we like to say, in-love's house, like mother-in-love, father-in-love, you know, that kind of thing. We mostly say like mother-in-love. Okay, Martha said it one time and I just said it in a text message 5 minutes ago, so Robbie's over there, he can hear everything I'm saying. Anyway, so my in-laws made this really awesome dinner for us last weekend, and I decided I had to do a Meals in the Making about it because it was seriously so delicious. So today we're going to be having, what is this even called? Hold on. It's called Chinese pork lettuce wraps. Well, that's what Robbie and Josh are having. I'm having Chinese turkey lettuce wrap because you get a lot more of it and more healthy fats and things. So it's delicious, it's wonderful, you're gonna eat it right up, and it's program approved, so let me show you what's in it. Okay, so for today's meal, sorry that was probably very loud. So for today's meal, you're going to need 12 ounces of 97% fat-free ground turkey. So this is 20 ounces. This is probably gonna cook down to about 16 ounces. So I'm gonna have to kind of divide some, but you're gonna need 12 ounces. You also need 1 teaspoon of Hoisin sauce, 2 teaspoons of Sriracha, or if you're Josh, half the bottle, 4 tablespoons of Lite Asian toasted sesame. There's also a Wishbone brand. It's called like Wishbone Asian Sesame Dressing, something like that, and it's also light, and you can use that as well. I'm using Kraft because it's what my Walmart had available. Half a teaspoon of ground ginger, 4 ounces of butter lettuce, and 5 ounces of shredded cabbage. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and brown up my ground turkey. And also the boys are having pork, so I need to put theirs on as well, and theirs is still frozen, so this could take a little bit longer, but that's okay. Okay, so the turkey is done. I'm still waiting on the boys' pork. But I know this is a kind of a pain in the butt to have to do. But because I have 20 ounces of this and not exactly what I need, I'm going to get this to 12 ounces. And then I will store the rest for another day. Oh man, this may not be.
Uh-oh.
What?
What say this may not be?
Well, I mean, I don't have room in the bowl.
Ooh.
There's about 1 serving. So I need another 6 ounces. Oops, that would be bad. Perfect. So the rest of this I'm just going to put into a Tupperware to be used at a later date. And then I'm going to turn off this burner and let it cool down for a second because I don't want the sauce that I'm about to put on it, I don't want it to evaporate and, you know, soak up in the pan. I'd rather have it in my mouth. So I didn't get enough butter lettuce, so I ended up having to change to half a green of butter lettuce. Okay. Alright, so like I was saying, I ended up not getting enough butter lettuce at the store. So I need to do half a green, so that's actually only half a green's worth. And then this I now need 6.15 ounces of in order to get us to, oh lordy, those other 2.5 greens. All right, so we're gonna do 1 more ounce. I'm gonna throw this in with my turkey though. They're perfect. Okay, throw that in with your turkey. Okay, well let's turn that back on so that it'll cook down a little bit, and then we'll add our Asian Sesame Dressing, our Hoisin Sauce, our Sriracha, and ground ginger, and then that will be the end of it. I am gonna add a little bit of water to this to try and help that cabbage.
Holding my hand and chewing on a bean at the same time.
Okay, let's start adding in all this stuff. Okay, so into our skillet, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of hoisin sauce. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of sriracha, because I don't want to burn my mouth. And then I'm actually, instead of doing 2 teaspoons of sriracha, I'm gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of hoisin sauce. So I'm gonna add another half. Ooh. And then I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of ginger. I'm gonna use up all these today. So this is the 4th. And 1 more. And then lastly, I'm gonna add in 4 tablespoons of my Lite Asian Sesame Dressing, and then water if I need to kind of thin it out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I'm gonna take half of this. This is 2 servings, but I'll save the rest of it. I'll probably have this for leftovers in a couple days. And then I'm going to use my butter lettuce as little shells, little pork wraps, or little wraps, not pork wraps, lettuce wraps, little lettuce wraps. So it smells so good. But that is our meal. Okay, so that is the end of our meal. It's actually a ton of food, as you can see. And this equals 1 leaner, 3 green, 2 condiments, and your healthy fat for the day. So it smells really good. The boys are eating their pork and they really like it. I definitely recommend trying this one. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I love you all and God bless you.